I took a chance on the cheapest quality. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Or does it? So this is my old hitting strip by the company USA Turf Pros. They are a golf simulator turf mat manufacturer, artificial grass manufacturer. They also make this 5x4 Matzilla, which is a 1 1/4 inch thick, 100% nylon hitting mat. This mat is definitely the best one that I've owned. It is an incredible product, but it's not right for everyone. So I will give you my 100% honest review, all of my experiences with it. We'll get a close look at it, the overview of all the features to help you decide if this might be a good budget mat option for you. All right, so there's two things that drew me to the Matzilla. One, it is thick. This is 1 1/4 inch thick. It only has a urethane backing, so it's essentially over an inch of just 100% nylon fibers. Because besides the launch monitor, the second most important thing in your golf simulator is your hitting surface. You don't want joint pain. You don't want something that's not going to interact like real turf, because when it comes time to go to the golf course, you're going to hit a lot of heavy shots if you have something that just bounces. Low quality mats don't last as long, they don't simulate real turf, and they can cause joint pain. So a little over a month ago, I took a chance with this one, ordered it, took a little over a week for it to arrive. And this is just a small detail, but one of the things I really appreciated when this first arrived is that it came, one, with no smell, but two, it laid out completely flat right away, instantly. I didn't need to wait. With my cheaper mats, I always had to roll them back in the opposite direction because they always come rolled up. And even then, I typically still need to secure them to the floor with some rug tape. This one here, after a month, it's still not even secured. It doesn't even move around. This weighs 20 pounds. It does not move under my feet. So I appreciate something I can get started with right away. When it comes to a golf simulator hitting mat, I highly recommend either getting a quality hitting strip if you have a nice turf all around, which mine is just some budget turf, I'm not standing on it, or the other option is to get a full 5x4 hitting mat. And since this one was such a great budget option, I went with that 5x4. So I've been playing with this day in and day out for the last, I don't know, 5 or so weeks, in between holding my newborn baby, but otherwise hitting a lot of golf shots on this thing. First thing I gotta say is it still looks absolutely brand new. Same thing with the hitting strip from the same manufacturer. The fibers hold up really, really well. There is no transfer of green onto the club. There is no shedding. The experience with hitting off of it has been fantastic. Because it's so thick, I have the ability to hit down. It works great when it comes to wedges, all the way up through the bag, even with the long irons, hybrids, woods. I love hitting my 3-wood off the deck with this because I can still hit down. There is one huge downside to it. I wouldn't say huge, but some people may or may not like this. Since this is 100% nylon, it is thick and it is grabby. The Country Club Elite hitting mat, which comes in at least double the price, I'm not even 100% sure, is made of the exact same 100% nylon material. Only difference is it has a foam backing. This one is just urethane, a very thin urethane strip at the bottom, which doesn't bother me because I've never come anywhere near the bottom of this mat. So because it is so thick and 100% nylon, it punishes fat shots. Maybe it's for the better, maybe it's for the worse. If you're looking to improve your golf game, which is what I'm looking for, and not just play simulation golf, this one here will tell you when you hit a bad shot. That was just a terrible, terrible strike. That could be in the hazard. If I hit behind it, I can lose as much as 30 or 40 yards with an iron shot in the simulator, which is pretty awesome and exactly what I was looking for. Now, if you're a player who really hits down, there's not going to be a whole lot of options for you when it comes to hitting mats. You're probably going to have to invest in something that is very expensive, like the upwards of 10 times what this mat costs. But I've been known to take some divots. And for me, I can still hit down on this, and I gotta say I've experienced not a single bit of wrist or elbow pain. Okay, I'm only 30 years old, and so maybe I'll get there, but I don't see it happening anytime soon, that's for sure. So hitting fat shots suck, absolutely, but when you hit it pure, it feels so good on this mat. I'm still getting the proper angle of attack. I'm still getting the proper backspin readings because a thinner, lower quality mat will take away some of that spin from your iron shots. And add a massive added benefit to this mat, it actually accepts a real wooden tee, a tee. I can tee up driver with a regular tee. It's great for my 3-wood shots because I don't have any simulator 3-wood tees. So I just break a wooden tee in half, place that down, and hit all of my 3-wood shots off of this mat. That's how thick it is. That's how dense it is though as well. So hitting on it is great. The quality of the fibers are definitely there. And what's really important about that as well is there's absolutely been no shedding so far. No green transfers over to my clubs and there isn't so much as a single bit of evidence of me having hit a shot on this. Now, because it is so thick, one concern you may have if you play full simulator rounds is it's not going to roll completely true if you are someone who putts in your simulator. For me, I play in simulator golf tour tournaments and I take it very seriously and I want to score well, and I still putt on this. Obviously, the roll is not going to be as perfect as it could be, but it is very respectable. Nonetheless, something to keep in mind if you are someone who wants to actually practice putting. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this as a putting surface. Now, because it's so thick, you might wonder, how does it feel standing on this mat? And with 100% honesty, it feels so good. Spongy in a way that's like standing on the fairway, but I'm not sinking into it necessarily. I'm still standing on top of it, just a little bit of sinkage, if you will, but exactly how I would feel standing on real grass. This mat looks great, feels great, plays fantastically, holds a wooden tee, lays out flat right when you get it. It might be a little bit grabby, I'm not going to deny that, so keep that in mind. If you are looking for something that you can easily slide through with the iron, this may not be that one. It is slightly more punishing than real grass would be, but as a training aid, as a game improvement tool, this is the mat that you'd want, especially with budget in mind. To be honest, I'm pretty surprised that other companies can charge 3-4 times the amount for mats that look exactly like this. USA Turf Pros, who makes this mat, is a manufacturer. I'm not sponsored, by the way. This is just my own purchase with my own money. They manufacture these mats, so maybe that's what keeps their cost down. But I will leave a link, if you're interested, to USA Turf Pros in the description. I bought mine from Amazon. The one downside of it being that there weren't returns for this mat, but I was pretty confident that I was going to like it based on other reviews that I had seen, and it's safe to say that I'm very happy with it. The reason I bought it from there is because it was a few dollars cheaper, but this mat cost me $136. Not too bad considering there are so many other cheap options out there that cost almost, or at least this exact amount. I could see this one lasting for a couple years before ever making a single wear mark in it. So there have been a lot of people on my channel asking me my opinions on this mat, and I wanted to put out this full video because there's so much to it. But these are my honest experiences with it. It is a fantastic mat. Is it the absolute best one out there? No, but value-wise, I think it's really up there. I'm very happy with my purchase. And if you've never seen my entire golf simulator build, I have a video on that. I'll leave that in the description as well. And I need to update that because it's over 1.5 years old, my simulator, and there have been a lot of updates. It was once a $3,000 simulator, and it's gone up a little bit, but still a fantastic simulator on a budget. So if you want more tips and honest reviews and experiences on budget golf simulator components, the Square Golf launch monitor right over there, $700. Subscribe to my channel and I'll help you build a quality golf simulator on a budget without sacrificing too much quality. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you're going to be trying out the Matzilla.